You know how people always say you should travel alone at least once? I used to hear that all the time, but I never really understood it until I actually did it myself. In February of 2023, I went on my very first solo travel trip to Japan. I was already in the Philippines visiting family, and on a whim, I decided, you know what? I've always wanted to do this. I'm just gonna book it. And that trip changed how I looked at travel forever. I don't remember exactly what I was feeling before that trip, probably a mix of excitement and self-doubt. My family worried a little, and even I questioned if I was really ready. Sure, I liked being alone, but this was on a completely different level. Once I got there though, it felt right. I loved the freedom of it. I didn't have to ask anyone what they wanted to do. I didn't need to compromise. I woke up, decided what I felt like doing that day, and just went. No strict itinerary, I was just taking it day by day. And honestly, that made the trip much more enjoyable. Of course, there were challenges. I got lost a bunch of times. One day I even walked 2 kilometers in the wrong direction. But instead of stressing about it, I laughed it off, and I ended up finding one of the best ramen spots I've ever had. And eating alone, definitely not as bad as I expected. It's actually pretty normal in Japan. So I didn't really feel out of place at all. The language barrier was there, but manageable. Sometimes I just had to point at the menu and it worked. I didn't really meet anyone there that's unexpected, but that's okay. It's not like I was looking for that sort of thing. Solo travel isn't about forcing connections. It's about giving yourself the space to move at your own pace. This trip taught me a lot. Mainly, there really isn't a better way to travel solo or with people. Both have their pros and cons. Traveling with friends or family gives you shared memories, inside jokes, that sense of togetherness. But solo travel, I feel like it's more about freedom. It's about confidence in a way. It's about proving to yourself that you can step into the world and figure things out. It also made me realize how much you learn about yourself when you're forced to rely on yourself. You notice what makes you comfortable, what pushes you, what excites you. You don't hide behind anyone else's decisions. It's just you, your instincts, and the world. So, if you're thinking about traveling solo, here's my advice. Just do it. You won't regret it. And yeah, you might find out that it might not be for you, but at least you'll know. A couple of tips though. Prepare a little more than I did, please. I went into my Japan trip with almost no planning, and some things that I wanted to do were fully booked. Another thing, start small. Maybe a little weekend trip in a city nearby before flying across the world. And if you're really adventurous, try the countryside or a little hiking trip. Being surrounded by nature alone is a completely different experience that I still have to experience. I don't think that I'll have another solo trip anytime soon, but I definitely plan to again in the future. That's why I think everyone should travel alone at least once, because in that experience, you'll learn more about yourself than you'd expect. You might even discover a new confidence or a deeper appreciation for people and places you can come back to. At the end of the day, solo traveling isn't about running away. It's about running toward who you're becoming. And trust me, it's worth it. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.
I remember you and me.